Oh, the music of the Tropicans as we're looking on a tree full of manure. Hello everyone and welcome back. I just have a fantastic day, I hope you have too, with all that music and choosing around with our tree. 1600 manure in. Boy, it's drowning at this point in goat shit basically. And what we want to do here further is we want to push more, right? So this tree should never run out of manure anymore. And we want to grow it now to, finishing stage 2 with that tree. I mean, is it stage 3? Because the first stage, of course, was building the tree. The second stage was the first stage here. And now we're pushing the third stage and then finishing the fourth stage, more or less. You could say it like that. By the way, is that tree earning us money? Oh, it's actually earning us money. Isn't that cool? This tree is bonkers, and it's only at the second stage. Now with that, we have the main mission, the tree must grow, and we have finished everything here now, except average value of fun or faith needs to be at 70, and then we can already advance to the next era. That's pretty great, I think. So we probably should do this in this episode. Also, by the way, my rates, I would like to push more treasure hunts. And yeah, so far, look at that. Not a single industrial building is without input. We have fixed all of it at this point. Everybody has something in. Everybody is functioning. Also here, my steel mill is fully functioning. Yeah, there's the weapon factory again with the nickel. But that's a small downside here. Everything else is working. Very nice. How come my population, by the way, at this point? Do we have homelessness? A tiny bit. 16 out of the 660 people we have are homeless, and that's basically the broke ones, the unemployed ones. So we got some unemployment rate that we should probably also tackle. Now my entertainment could come in handy with that. Getting something done here, like a fun fair pier. We do have electricity now, so we could use it, right? Fun place for visiting children, especially. Let's get this going. We could have it in my industrial zone. Should we have it here? All the way here, we would have a tiny spot. I think it's fine. Let's build it here. Especially since also we have the bus station close by, right? So people can travel here. And you're not really getting into the industrial zone with it, right? Also, I would like to probably have another restaurant here by the fun fair for those people to visit. Oh, wait a second. Can we have it here? This would be ideal. Like so? That's not possible, but like so. That's fine, right? Let's finish this one. It's a nice restaurant, so you can go to the fun fair and then you can take a restaurant and you can actually have a nice location here sitting and overlooking that tiny bit of ocean there that is not full of pollution and of ships. So that's that. The fun fair is being built right now, so a busker. That is something that you can have along the street, right? So there's, you know, a charlatan. He's, collecting money on the road. And beside that, I think we're done for now when it comes to happiness. I think this will already push us anyway. Finish the weapon trade route. We don't have more weapons. Got some gold in. Oil we're not doing yet. There's not a good trade route, unfortunately. That export, by the way, was very profitable with $72,000 coming in. Okay, this is about to be finished, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna quickly finish it. We might still go in for a botanical garden. Why not? Don't have one yet. And it's a nice representative building, once again, that you can have somewhere to add some beauty. Out here, behind the power plant. This one we can work out. Yeah, let's have it here. It's a good location for it. Also, with the electricity, a new industry we can open up now. That's the cannery. This one actually requires electricity baseline and it needs high school education at least. So this is great because we got some high school unemployment right now. Processes pineapples or fish. We produce a lot of fish already, so this comes in handy. We can have this one then here as well right away beside my other factory. By the way, can we make this one? Really. This could work, but it's also looking a bit strange. Let's just keep this one available as is. And that is a new industry that we have. Let's check out the fish. Yeah, pineapple I don't really have right now as a plantation. So we could also get a pineapple plantation going. Not that we really have a lot of space left. There is something, but the slope doesn't even allow for fields. There we have a plantation possible with a base efficiency of 82. I'll take it, honestly, right? So we can really squeeze it in here at the edge of everything. And that's it. This is a very strange road. Yeah. And let's quickly finish this one. Change it to multiculture. There should be some plantations close by. Push the budget. 110% we have. There is increased efficiency in nearby pineapple plantations by 3. Okay. Not really something I need. But 110% should be fine as is. I just love that my farmers are well off, really. We could have some small houses here by the plantations. Let's have 2. This is where plantation workers can basically live. Out here. Probably country houses make also more sense. Let's have 1 here. This area that we also finished in the last episode is just pushing logs, really. We're getting thousands of logs at this point. Oh no, finished another trade route. Cloth, cigar, steel. Running out of trade goods, trade routes. There's no good deals at the moment. Incredible. No one likes us. Except for my superpowers here. Let's get some 20,000 from them. And 20,000 from them. And praise them in the same point again. Okay, botanical gardens. Might want to have this one over there a bit, so that we have a bit of a distance between them. And yeah, this is a new nice area for people to enjoy. In that case, this should really push us already. 70, okay, 68. There's also a fun fair pier, and look at that, it's busy right away. People love it. Oh yeah, tune it. Shake it. Okay, canned goods production is now up and running. We get a 20% increase here right away. Let's sign this one. Boats are in finally again. Let's make it a medium one. It's not the best price of that. And there's rum. Let's take the highest contract there too again. This is fine. This is better. Wait a second. Sorry, we still don't have weapons in, right? Nope. Weapons is rare. We make good weapons. Another thing for infrastructure is the parking deck. We should really provide this one now. Everybody that can afford a house or a car, basically, can now use it to get to this place here, right? So let's have a garage here for this area. And then I would definitely also like to have a garage here in my city center area. And no, not here, but probably here by my immigration office. There you go. This area here is just perfect for a few more apartments. So I'm going to use another apartment here. And this way, nah, this looks nasty. I could have some houses here though, that we can squeeze in like this. And then I have another park here in the middle again. Holy cow, that mine is oozing a lot of pollution together with the power plant, right? Can't change that right now. I could probably plant some trees. We have 300,000, so we can afford this. Let's just try and hide them as much as possible there. Perhaps this does something, especially to pollution, of course. Spamming a park in there probably makes not so much sense. We could try it still. And by the way, there's a chapel. We do have one church already close by here. It's full. So I might also consider a second one. By the way, why we're not reaching 70? We're at 69. That final... There it is. And we're advancing to the Cold War finally.
I would kiss you if it was not treason to do so.
Good idea. Okay, we have 2 more. Ecology and separation of powers. Ecology. Energy efficiency decreases the power consumption of all industrial buildings by 20%, but also decreases their efficiency by 5%. Oh, this is not good. Increase the efficiency of all industrial buildings by 10, but also their pollution by 50%. That also is bad. decreases the pollution of all industrial buildings by 75% and their efficiency by 10%. That sounds actually the best. That actually sounds the best. Especially since we're in nature anyway, right? And we're making way too much money at this point, so we can afford it. And no separation of power, official separation, true separation. Let's make official separation. So the courthouse is required to be built. 20% of interaction costs are transferred to the Swiss bank account. The bribe action is not affected. Confirm the changes.
Presidente, I see it too. We need to nourish the tree. We need to support it in its growth. We need to... What do you mean you just want it bigger?
Well, honestly, dictators are all the same. It's all about size. I'll give him size. More manure over here, please. Tons of it. Okay, use the upgrade. Plant 150 additional trees. Uncover citizen with the role criminal. And prisoner incoming? 15,000? What is that? Oh, income from prisoners 15,000. Okay, we can do this.
The tree certainly has a strange effect on people. Some people simply can't deal with greatness as elegantly and effortlessly as you, Presidente. They turn bad.
Okay, pickpockets. An unusual high number of them. Apparently they use the time some people spend staring reverently at the tree to empty their pockets. We need a police station. ASAP, and let's just get the police station going. We also need a courthouse because we, decided that in my constitution. So let's have the courthouse right here. Actually, that's a really nice spot, right at the end of this park that we have. This is also the former church area. By the way, this looks still so nasty to me, so we're not gonna make this. I'll make it like this, and then here, let's close it. Let's have another park in here, and then we have it like that. Still looking nasty, right? You can't make this beautiful. Okay, another thing, police station. That would be... Yeah, we actually have no crime really, but of course let's still go ahead and do this here, just beside my courthouse. And behind the courthouse and police station, we're gonna make another road, so that we also have a bunch of additional houses in here, like apartments. We also have another tenement, the secure mansion, unlocked, and the eco apartment as a new building coming out of the DLC. A high quality residential building for 14 households. Once again, the higher the nature value, the better its efficiency. Let's have a look at that. It's huge. It's so huge that we basically cannot build it anywhere. I could build it here. It's ugly as... I don't know what. Look at that. What an ugly building. It looks like it's been abandoned. Even though we just freshly built it. Yeah, I don't know. Nature. We need nature. Doesn't show me the overlay, unfortunately. Okay, there's a good nature here. Just in this tiny spot, thanks to the forest. Of course, nature is wherever we have the forests, right? There's also a good one here, even though you have pollution, but pollution and nature don't exclude each other. Let's have the eco apartment here. It's okay. I don't know. It's ugly, but let's still have it there. Okay, of course, the biggest issue that we have now with the new era, as always, is reputation. So once again, we need to invite our superpowers, Eastern Bloc and Western Bloc. I'm gonna praise them right away. My customer office does not have enough workers, so let's hire them. And I think that's that, because what we really want is more trade again, because all my traders have been reset now. And we're starting with very bad prices again, right? 0%. So we need to start small. Let's go ahead with the coffee. Let's go ahead with the rum. The rest we're not producing at all. So right now I need to wait for some trade routes to finish. It's probably the biggest challenge, the economic hit, when you get into a new era.
Every Tropican who wants to stare at the tree admiringly should be able to do so. We must therefore protect the area around it.
Yes, and have a police station and have a prison at Big Drizzle. Okay. 70,000 export, that sounds lovely. And let's just check it out. So we have the police station. Already built one down here now. But of course we can have a second one. We need to have one here. Unfortunately, this is a nasty area, right? I'm going to move a bunch of these houses. And we have some space. I'm probably not gonna keep the police station though, right? It's super ugly, but we need to have it within range. Okay, here I go. And we need to have a prison too. Prison. There it is. 12,000. If only. Shush. Yeah, I cannot build it anywhere here. It's too uneven, the terrain. And here everything has been taken. By the way, we still have that logging camp here. I don't need it anymore. We have enough logs. Let's get rid of that. And this should be the space for a prison now. Please let me build it. Impossible. There it is. It's the only way to make it work. Here. Can we have a road still? No, we can't. Okay, so there is a prison area at least. That is workable now. Once it's finished, this one here, and once we finish the quest, I probably will remove it again. Okay, nuclear power plant. And the Western powers want an export trade route being finished with them. We're already working on that now. So rum and coffee is both for the Eastern Bloc though. We need the Western blocks too. Hides, cotton. That's a lot of cotton. 2,500 hides. We should be able to do this. Nah, we're not. I need to wait for new contracts to come in.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico
we don't need to rig the election. Most importantly, we need new export goods now. Now, I would like to start with the most expensive one that we have right now. That is the vehicle factory down here. This will cost me 33,000 just to build it, right? So a tenth of my stately budget. But we do have stuff in. We have the steel production already up and running. And rubber is something we should easily get going as well. So let's get the vehicle factory going right away. Rubber-wise... Pineapple, coffee, tobacco, sugar. We don't have any rubber. Ah, we have rubber. There it is. We have everything in for the vehicle factory already. And we got lots of rubber too. Lovely. So I'm not worried about that. By the way, with that much money, how much is my bank producing? 500? And this one here too, right? Yep. So we're making 1,000 passive income just from the banks. Out of the interest alone. Lovely. Courthouse has been finished too. This actually looks nice and representative. And the courthouse gets the criminal law. We could also make the business law. So this is then where we generate lots of money. And let's also make the due process so that my approval rating does not suffer. And there it is. Holy cow! What is that? Eco apartment. The demand for this is rather high. But it is one ugly bunch. Repurpose the greenery as a small garden. Resting tenants get an additional food and healthcare bonus of 3. Okay. Let's do this. And by the way, I need more power. Increases job quality. No pollution reduction. Okay. We are already at full power.
Splendid. Wonderful.
Regrow progress. A 10% increase. Let's go ahead with this. We have finished that quest. Power. I will need a second power plant. We have the nuclear power plant as well, but that needs uranium. Do we have uranium on the map? We don't. There is one uranium over there. Far away. I mean, far away doesn't mean it's impossible. But getting to this location is actually the tricky one. Because there is no direct beach connection. So we would need to, we would need to go here to this island and then all the way to that side over there. It's possible though. This island we cannot reach with a bridge. How can you reach this island? Yeah, Teamster, you need a Teamster port. That's the only way that I can think about this. We could make it work though.
Election is a landslide, Presidente.
Very good.
Kind,
yeah, let's get to this island here with a Teamster port, right? So we can make this work here. Teamster port. So enables the Teamsters to transport goods to other islands. Super important that you have this. Let's have one here. And then we need one here in my industry zone. Here is possible. Or also here. Now let's make it over there. Finish it instantly. So Teamsters will now transport between the two islands, right? And here you can have then the road going up. And here is my uranium mine. There you go. But not only that, we could also have a nuclear power plant here right away. Yeah, 50,000 in total. We can afford it. This will end my power problem for a while. And the cool thing about this one is that it's also far away in case there's an accident. Right, so let's build this one here. We will need though to have some kind of... no, I think we are gonna have some houses here too for these. The mine will probably be not so great. The power plant, the nuclear power plant, will definitely have well-off or better people. So let's build some basic housing here, and let's also have a tavern or something. Okay, this will take some time, of course, for all to kick in. But once we have it working, we have it working. The only thing we need is another power station to extend the reach, right? This will be the... Ooh, this will be tricky. Can I have one here? If I have it here... Yeah, we can reach it. Okay, so I need to build this one. Oh, it's unreachable, so you cannot even quickly finish it. This makes things hard. Ah, we cannot reach that island. What the hell? Okay, I can finish this one. Okay, now we have it shared because they overlap, right? But that was close. Okay, because now the power produced here is then being delivered to the main island. And back and forth. Yeah, let's finish some of these instantly. The mine, the houses, and the tavern. Let's increase the budget. There's some people right away working this. There's also the workers already coming. That was quick. And... yeah, power drill. Increase the budget to the maximum. And then... let's wait for the power plant to be finished. I'm gonna wait on that though, right? Let's head back to the industry zone right away. The vehicle factory has been finished though, we lack the power to make it fully work. Got some good trade routes again. The boats, let's make a medium one. Canned goods, there you go. Let's make a small one. Cigars, let's make a medium one. And rum, make a medium one. Perfect. There's some stuff going again.
What makes the Cold War so cold? The lack of love for El Presidente. Remember, loving El
Yeah,
Presidente
support rating is not
your
bad.
patriotic duty as a Tropican.
By the way, also with the Cold War, we should have some nice upgrades. So workshop expansion for the textile mill now. And since we have enough input for this, there's enough output, right? So let's make the expansion work here. The weapon factory. Yeah, more power for more efficiency. But I would need to wait for more power to come in actually. Automated line is now possible. Remove 2 job positions. No, we are not doing that. This one's already finished. Or closing in. There it is. We got a nuclear power plant. Hooray. We just need now the uranium coming out of the mine to produce power out of that. And we'll also need some workers because that's college education workers.
I'd never count my...
Okay, there it is. And yeah, let's get the industrial standing going. There are the workers coming in from the port and then walking there by foot. Might also improve that somehow. They're also then, and I love this, the game is smart enough to recognize this, they're also immediately moving into the flophouse. These workers are poor, so the flophouse is just fine for them. Of course, if they want to get a better service satisfaction, they need to go to the city. Okay, chocolate is on my list. It's a very good price usually, and furniture. These are gonna be the new cash cows together with the vehicles. Weapons! Lovely. Finally, a weapon contract. And the uranium is flowing. Clean energy incoming. Perfect. Also, the nuclear power workers have also moved into these houses here right away. And I'm expecting now a teamster. There it is. Yes. From the mine, delivering uranium to the power plant. Doing as it's supposed to do. There's the car. And ladies and gents, we're gonna get some power now. Uranium is coming in. And we're now producing a whopping 1000 megawatt in addition. And this leads to a total network balance of 900.
People will come from all over the world to be close to the tree. Imagine the entry fees. They will want to stay close to the tree day and night and not be separated by crude stone, wood or glass, but right under the bright canopy of the Tropican stars.
Okay, it gets a bit more complicated. We need to have tourists now close to the tree. This makes me wonder if that is really the right location for this tree, right? As we need to add more and more buildings to it. We could have its own island dedicated to the tree at some point. I guess this could work out. Okay, we're closing in on the finishing of the next stage, though we need more manure. Really? The prison has been finished. Now, it's important for this one to add the work mode convict labor. Yeah, convict labor it is. Decreases the efficiency of 30% of the prison, but every prisoner generates $25 per month. That's great. And this is also the quest that we have that we need to get going here now. So prisoner income, there it is. And yeah, with that we already finished the Uncover Citizens too. This one, plant the trees is easy, and then we just need to wait for the upgrade, right? And this would already be the modern times then. We're also now producing cars, and with that exporting them to get the prices up even further, of course. And also the canned goods. So these are two very high value goods. So the canned goods are already coming in. I think cars. There is cars. And holy cow, 23%. Let's get this up to 7,000 right away. Get the highest volume. Why not? Cigars would be there. Better than nothing, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, it's smugglers. So it's reducing the reputation with all of my superpowers. Not the best faction to trade with. How many planks do we have? A lot! We're full on planks, in fact. As there's so many logs coming in constantly. Look at that. Okay, that means a furniture store is absolutely in reach now. There it is. Processes planks to produce furniture. Costs a bit of electricity. It's a tiny building that we can easily squeeze into one of these. Right, so here for example. Why not? Perfect. Right. Furniture, production up and running. The other one that I would like to go with is the chocolate factory. We also have the jewelry workshop because we produce gold. Not in a high quantity, but it's enough for the jewelry workshop to function. Let's get this going. And yeah, this one we could then have in here. Loving that. The bank houses, they're actually needed. I'm surprised at that. We have also grown quite a bit towards 800 people. That means we need a bit more housing. So the game wants me to build 2 eco apartments anyway. We should be doing this. And yeah, they need to be in a nature zone, right? So we can have one more here. Because there is high nature thanks to all the trees. And I'm considering also pushing another one down. With that we would get rid of the trees though. Not ideal. Out here? It's far away. Gonna make it work though. Make it work here. Plant some trees. By the way, I should get the edict going for this. Reforestation. And with that we can push now more trees. Without costing me so much. Random variation. Make this one full. Even with the edict, this is really expensive, so I should stop with it probably. There you go. That's 2 additional houses coming in with that. These eco apartments are very popular. Next balcony finishes another quest. tree growth progress 10%. There you go. Sounds lovely. By the way, how far are we? We can upgrade! Next upgrade for my big drizzle. It is pacifying nature or depressing nature. Pacifying prisons.
Presidente,
Oh, finish the
thanks you. Your vigilance.
random blueprint, 10 immigrants. Let's go with the 10 immigrants. Okay, prison and dungeons in the area are now affected by nature. Released prisoners have a 25% chance of never turning criminal again. Or convict legal work ward is increased by 100%. Released prisoners have a 25% chance of remaining criminal. Ooh, we could make even more money out of our criminals. But it's never really enough money. So let's go with the pacifying nature. Poof! Another tree upgrade. Isn't it lovely? One more upgrade. And we can already advance to the modern era. Basically, we pushed now through a full era. This could be dangerous though, honestly. Total surveillance, security surveillance. Police stations, all residences. Yeah. And paid healthcare. Sounds like the best one, because happiness gets a bit harder now in the modern era. So paid healthcare is probably what I would like to go with. Okay, the Great Big Drizzle, the last main quest.
There are still a few steps left for it to reach the sky and wander amongst the
I have Big Drizzle. Yeah, that's basically my end goal here. So one more upgrade, but we basically jumped through the Cold War very quickly. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of things again that I need to do. Especially also building more embassies, right? Once again, we need to get new trade routes going. We still have enough money though to counter all of this. We have a whole bunch of upgrades now to do, a whole bunch of new industry to build. And yeah, we continue with the last stage of Big Drizzle in the next episode of this amazing DLC. Stay tuned.